Good morning, dear friends. Purim Sameach B'at Hashem. Karuchu. V'yigiv Azrefu sends Lefuah Shlema L'chol Chorei Yisrael. Amen. Ken Yehi Ratzon. I would like to make a connection between this parasha that we are reading these weeks, and Purim. Before we go into the parasha, I would like to tell you some of the chronological order, how things happened. On the 15th of Nisan, year 2248 of the creation, Bnei Israel left Egypt. 15th of Nisan. 50 days later, which corresponds 6 Sivan, Bnei Israel received the Torah, Mount Sinai. 40 days later, which coincides 17th of Tammuz, our ancestors, Aleichem Shalom, made a great mistake in making the golden calf, Egel Hazah. Not proud of it. The Pasuk says, Leshimsa bekamehem. Their enemies will always find this accusation against Israel. You made the golden calf, Egel Hazah. That's a sign of shame for Jewish people, which we have to admit. We did it. Moshe Rabbeinu came down. I pass on the details. He went up and down until 2 months later, Elul, and the 10th of Tishri, 6 months about after they left Egypt, Moshe Rabbeinu came down with the forgiveness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Salahti Kidbarecha. Great success, Moshe Rabbeinu Alav Shalom. At the same time, Moshe Rabbeinu comes with the greatest piece of good news, which HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you, Israel, to make a Mishkan, tabernacle, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Shekhinah, the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be there. Great thing. After receiving the Torah, it means we are the nation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He is our king. He lives where? In his palace. And the nation lives wherever they live. But when HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us the Torah, we became his nation. HaKadosh Baruch Hu abandons, so to say, heavens everywhere and wants to live in the midst of Israel. What a great thing. What a great piece of news. Terrific. The proof is that after the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed, the Bet HaMikdash which Shlomo Melech built was destroyed, 850 years after Yoshua ben Nun brought our ancestors to Israel, 850 years after that, the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar. What does that mean? It means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not want to live in our midst. We've got the Torah, we keep the Torah. Without the Torah, Israel will not be Israel. We have lost our land, we went into Galut, and the Torah, we kept it. He gave us the Torah. But he took his Shekhinah from our midst. He left. The Bet HaMikdash was an extremely special gift, which it depends. If you are worthy, HaKadosh Baruch Hu stays with us. If not, he leaves us. He left. Unfortunately. The Bet HaMikdash was destroyed, but we stayed the nation of Israel because we have the Torah. The Torah is the ketubah. It's that my husband gave the ketubah, gave kiddushin to his wife, but something happened that he left, or she left. They're no longer together. This is exactly our situation. She's still married. He's still married to her. But they're not living together. And this is the Shekhinah of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bnei Israel went into Galut. 70 years of Galut in Babel. when HaKadosh Baruch Hu made this great miracle. What great miracle? Because up to now, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made Nisim Geluyim, open, public Nisim. Everybody could see this and this. Da'aseh Makot, the passing of the Red Sea. The sea was open, and he said, pass through great Nisim. 40 years HaKadosh gave us the man, etc., etc., great Nisim. We could see the Shekhinah openly in the Jewish people. And then, as I said, because we got angry with us, he left us. He's no longer, the Beit HaMikdash is no longer with us. He even destroyed the Beit HaMikdash. He left. When HaKadosh made the greatness of Purim, a hiddenness, not a ness in the degree of Kriyat Yam Suf, where the sea was open, it was a ness within nature. Nature is a very special word, but attention, a dangerous word. We won't go into it now. HaKadosh Baruch Hu used nature, used the rules of this world, not miracles, to save Israel. Israel realized that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is still with them. Although HaKadosh destroyed the Beit HaMikdash, although Israel went into the Lord, they are no longer the same, but hiddenly, in a secret manner, HaKadosh still keeps his contact with Israel. And this is what happened in Purim. Great. The ness, if you call it. So here it is that the Beit HaMikdash, which is the greatest gift which HaKadosh has given Israel, very delicate one, because we can lose it. And we lost it. When HaKadosh made the great miracle of Haman, Bnei Israel realized HaKadosh is still with us, HaKadosh still lives us. Although we left, Mesis min harakim, HaKadosh is looking after us by seeing through the windows, through the shutter, close the shutter, so he still sees us, still looking after us. And this is, we are now today 1,900, even more vertically, because we've got to include the 420 years of Beit Sheni. Nearly over 2,000 that HaKadosh is looking after us. HaKadosh hasn't abandoned us. And this is Purim. When Bnei Israel saw that miracle that HaKadosh changed everything on behalf of the Jewish people, Kiyemu v'kibbelu haYehudim. Bnei Israel realized the great miracle, and they accepted anew the Torah. HaKadosh is with us. A few years later, the second Beit HaMikdash was built. Unfortunately, the second Beit HaMikdash lasted 420 years, was destroyed by the Romans, and since then, we are in the Galut. Bekarov b'mera b'yameinu, we see slowly the hand of God. It's like those two Hachamim were walking, traveling, and they saw dawn. And one said to the other, the redemption of Israel we will like dawn. Slowly, slowly, light is shining, the sun is rising, and we'll soon have great light. B'mera b'yameinu, we'll see the great light of Biat HaMashiach, and rebuilding of the Beit HaMikdash b'yameinu. Amen. Let us, God bless you all.